Years ago, I learned one statistic that changed the way I thought about money, opportunity, and the people that I listened to. It happened as I was skiing with a client. We're riding up a chairlift talking about business and challenges in life when my friend asked if I'd seen the most recent census data. I hadn't. So he went on to tell me something that totally surprised me and almost immediately changed my thinking. The statistic he shared, it was that less than 5% of Americans earned over $100,000 a year. Now, this was years ago, but the number shocked me because even then I understood that $100,000 a year wasn't enough to support the life that I dreamed of building. I wanted financial freedom, to give my son a full life, to invest in opportunities, to be generous. I thought about it all day. So later that night, I called my brother Bob and I shared the statistic and I asked him, if we really want to live the life we're dreaming about, what do you think we need to earn? And he thought about it and he goes, well, maybe $250,000 a year. That made sense. And that's when something clicked in me. If only 5% were earning $100,000, then probably only 2% were earning $250,000. Now, a lot of people might hear that and think, well, that means the odds are against me. But see, that's not what I saw at all. What I realized was something far more important. Most of the advice I was hearing about what was realistic was coming from people who'd never actually done what I wanted to do. They just didn't know. And that realization changed my thinking. From that moment forward, I made a decision. If I wanted different results, I needed different influences. That decision eventually led me to join a community of Christian business leaders who meet every year in Hawaii. Bob Harrison, the founder, fondly known as Dr. Increase, he chose Hawaii because it's an environment that causes people to shift gears faster than just about anywhere else. Being in that environment, it began to reshape the way I thought about business, faith, opportunity. The conversations, they were different. They talked about stewardship, faith, generosity, responsibility, building businesses that serve people. They talked about abundance instead of scarcity. And it was in that environment with these people where the idea to start my company was birthed. Looking back, I see it was in Hawaii where I learned some of the most valuable success principles in my life. I'm going to share 4 of them in this video. Principle number 1, pay attention to the statistics. Most people drift through life without asking a simple question. Who's actually achieving the outcome I want? See, statistics can be clarifying. They tell you whether you're following a common path or an uncommon one. If only a small percentage of people achieve the life that you want to live, then you probably can't follow the thinking of the majority to get there. I don't say this as criticism, it's just information. The Bible says in Proverbs, where there is no counsel, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there's safety. So the real question is, who are those counselors? Ask yourself, are the people you're surrounding yourself people who have actually built what you want to build? Or are they simply repeating what they've always heard? The second principle, your environment shapes your thinking. You've probably heard the saying, you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. There's a lot of truth in that. Your environment, it either expands your vision or quietly shrinks it. When I started spending time around those Christian business leaders, I noticed something different. They didn't talk about limitations. They talked about responsibility. They believed God had entrusted them with opportunities and resources, and they were determined to steward them well. That kind of thinking, it's contagious. When your thinking changes, your decisions begin to change. Third principle, seek proximity to people who are already there, where you want to be. One of the smartest things you can do in life is to get close to people who are living where you want to go. Not to impress them, but to learn from them. Watch how they think. Listen to how they solve problems. Pay attention to what they prioritize. Proverbs says, he who walks with the wise becomes wise. Notice it doesn't say he who reads about them. It says walk with them. Proximity matters. Principle 4, align with values, not just success. The people who influenced my life, they weren't just financially successful. They were people of faith. They talked about integrity. They talked about generosity. They talked about building businesses that help families and their communities. See, success without values, it can destroy a life. But success aligned with the right principles can build something meaningful. If you're feeling stuck right now, it might not be your lack of effort that needs to change. It might be your environment. Ask yourself 3 questions. Who am I listening to? Who am I learning from? And who am I spending the most time around? The people around you, they're either going to reinforce your future or quietly talk you out of it. So choose wisely. And if you want to build a life of purpose, success, and impact, you have to align with the right principles and the right people. I write about this in my book, The Audit Principle. If you'd like to go deeper, pick up a copy. And if this video was helpful, man, it'd be great to have you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. And know this, success, it's not based on chance, it's based on alignment with right principles and surrounding yourself with the right people.